Arsenal strip Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of captaincy. Arsenal have sensationally stripped Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of the club captaincy, and he will not be considered for Wednesday's match against West Ham. The forward was axed from the squad that recorded a convincing 3-0 win over Southampton on Saturday after reporting back for club duty late from an approved trip abroad last week. And Mikel Arteta has now ruthlessly taken the armband off the star striker. Arsenal said in a statement on Tuesday. Following his latest disciplinary breach last week, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will no longer be our club captain and will not be considered for selection for Wednesday's match against West Ham United. We expect all our players, particularly our captain, to work to the rules and standards we have all set and agreed. We are fully focused on tomorrow's match. Aubameyang's agent Kwaku Mensah responded coyly to the news, posting pictures of the striker holding trophies from his time as an Arsenal player. Sportsmail has previously reported that the controversy has amplified pre-existing reservations from figures inside the club's training ground about Aubameyang's position as skipper. Aubameyang has kept the armband during the Arteta era, despite the concerns that are held not only by staff, but certain teammates. But it was felt that any move to take the armband off the 32-year-old could cause major disruption in the team due to Aubameyang's influence in the squad. The Arsenal captain was given permission to go abroad last Wednesday morning to collect his sick mum and bring her back to England. The striker even took to Instagram last week thanking fans for offering support. He wrote, "My mother is going through some health issues and I had to be there for her. She's already much better now. I'm more than grateful to the doctors and nurses helping her get through this." However, it had been agreed that the striker would return later that evening to ensure he would be ready to train on Thursday. But the striker reportedly flew home on Thursday morning instead, and current COVID testing protocols also meant that Aubameyang was unable to return to training until he had produced a negative PCR test. Arteta benched the forward for the North London derby against Tottenham in March due to lateness, while he was also reprimanded by Arsenal in February over a possible COVID-19 regulations breach. Aubameyang and Arteta are said to share no more than a working relationship, though the Gunners' boss has been at pains to deny any rift with his striker. The forward was given the club captaincy under Arteta's predecessor, Unai Emery, and is on a £350,000 a week contract that runs until 2023. It is hard to see how he has a future at the Gunners after this latest run-in, but his astronomical wages will be a stumbling block to any club wishing to sign him. Arteta revealed in his pre-match build-up to the Southampton game on Saturday that he dropped Aubameyang over a disciplinary breach, explaining, "I think we have been very consistent that we have certain non-negotiables in the team that we have set ourselves as a club, and he's not involved today. It's not an easy situation, a situation that we want our club captain to be in." He had been benched at Goodison Park last Monday for the 2-1 defeat by Everton and only saw 5 minutes of action after replacing Alexander Lacazette in a late substitution. Aubameyang has scored 7 goals in 15 appearances in all competitions for Arsenal this season, but 3 of those came in his League Cup hat-trick against Championship side West Brom in August. His last goal was in the 3-1 win over Aston Villa on October 22. Arsenal didn't appear to miss Aubameyang against Southampton, sweeping the South Coast club aside with goals from Lacazette, Martin Odegaard and Gabriel. The Gunners are 6th in the Premier League table, 2 points behind 4th-place West Ham in the standings. Victory on Wednesday could see them return to the Champions League places, which makes Aubameyang's omission all the more significant. February 2021. With the country in lockdown, Aubameyang was filmed posing with a new tattoo alongside a tattoo artist. Arsenal investigated the incident to find out if lockdown rules had been breached, but kept their findings in-house, with Arteta saying, "Whatever we do with our players, we keep it internally. It is true that there are a lot of members of our squad that have extended families at home, and if any player does something that is not in the regulation, obviously the club acts immediately, but always privately as well." March 2021. Aubameyang was left on the bench for the North London derby due to lateness. He was going to start the game, Arteta told Sky Sports. "We had a disciplinary issue. We have drawn the line and we move on. He is on the bench. We have a process we have to respect for every game, and that is it. We have a way of leaving together that we have to respect each other, and that is it. But he is an incredible guy, and he is one of the most important players in the team. He is our captain, and we move forward." Arsenal won the game 2-1, with Aubameyang an unused substitute. December 2021. Having returned late from a pre-approved trip to France to visit his ill mother, Aubameyang has lost the captain's armband at Arsenal, and his future has been thrown into major doubt. In a curt statement on Tuesday, Arsenal said. Following his latest disciplinary breach last week, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will no longer be our club captain and will not be considered for selection for Wednesday's match against West Ham United. We expect all our players, particularly our captain, to work to the rules and standards we have all set and agreed. We are fully focused on tomorrow's match.